car that I first owned, right, was actually a Honda Civic FD2A, which is the automatic version of this. At that point in time, I didn't think I'd want a manual. I didn't see what the fuss was about, but I made a mistake of sitting in my friend's car. He had a very early version of this FD2 Type R. I fell in love with it, and it was a goal to get one ever since. So me and my partners, we developed car parts. It kind of became a natural extension to make stuff for this car. So everything from the body kit to the stuff you see inside the engine bay, yeah, that's pretty much us. Noise and comfort are honestly quite secondary to me for most of the driving that I like to do. You can't really get a perfect 10 for everything, but by and large, I think you always pick the one thing that you want most out of a tyre, and I generally favour something that handles well. So I actually got them not too long after they were released, as far as I'm aware locally. So I think maybe for the better part of about 5-6 months. So I had a lot of fun with it. I'd have to say actually differences are quite tremendous. They are very obvious actually. So the first one obviously is you see the tread pattern. The previous one was directional, right, but symmetrical pattern, and then this one is asymmetrical. I would say the biggest differences would be that the previous tyre I think felt quite raw, very aggressive, but this one's a very different animal. So it's got a lot of the characteristics of the RE71R. You still get the very solid handling. The car feels really stable, really planted, very predictable. It's a lot more confidence inspiring because although the feedback is reduced, your steering inputs and all are still very direct. But the thing is, from road imperfections and so on, you don't get that much of a kickback. Yes, very much so. You sometimes forget that it's a semi-slick, again, because it's so quiet and relatively comfortable as far as these kind of tyres go. If anyone's been scared, I guess, of going to a semi-slick tyre, because I think the traditional concept of a semi-slick is something that's going to be very hard to use on a daily basis. This one has surprised me. If you ever wanted to try a semi-slick tyre, this is actually one of the best candidates to go for. Honestly, the semi-slicks have become very comfortable. Very comfortable, and I believe actually that the tread life on this thing is actually quite a bit better.